NBA games aren't played on paper, but if they were, this game wouldn't be close, Brent.
You're right, BA, but we're not doing it. We're out here on the court, and we want to see guys going at it. Tonight, given where these teams are, can the underdog step up, rise up, and get an unexpected win? We're going to find out.
Here's the starting group for Portland. We've got Denny Avdia, Matisse Thybulle out there with Sharp. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Kamare in at the 3. Now here's Sharp. Outside Thybulle, lets it go from deep. Williams grabs the board. And here's Williamson. We'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Stolen by Sharp. Avdia outside. To the paint. Stolen by Jones. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Well, Brent, after ups and downs, it seemed like New Orleans is really trending in the right direction.
Now, their path has not always been easy. It's a bit indicative of the city itself. It's a resilient place with resilient people that take a lot of pride in the comeback. So this team has had personnel changes, coaching changes, injuries, but the Pelicans have certainly become a team in the past couple seasons where the future is much brighter than its past.
Now here's Thybulle. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Here's Murray on the take, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Thybulle after the basket by New Orleans. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ayton inside. Misi grabs the board.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
The drive by Murray. No good with a layup. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Thybulle passes to Avdia. Sinks that one from the post.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now here's Thybulle.
In the first 2 minutes.
The rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Brent, what's something you've seen from Murray's time in San Antonio to now?
Well, there's been no stoppage, BA, of the type of work that DeJounte Murray puts in. Now, he's had to learn a new system, but he's adapted to that, and he continues to play both ends of the floor to make an impact.
And Sharp has to be one of the best finishers at the rim in this young class.
And you watch Shaedon Sharp, Brent. The talent is undeniable.
Well, the athleticism really is something that jumps off the court for you. I mean, he's not just a scorer or a rebounder. I think if he uses that athleticism, he could become an elite defender in this league.
Now here's Murray. He's got 6. Drives to the hoop. And it's Murray finishing it off.
What a finish by DeJounte Murray. Wow.
And Thybulle with a drive. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Murray. Tipped away. Pass to Williamson. And 1:01 left in the opening quarter. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Sharp against Jones. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The paint, that's where Jones likes to live, and that's where he's comfortable. And he can use that length to his advantage. Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
Oh, rejected by Ayton. Williamson passes to Jones. Three-pointer, no good. Portland trailing here. Avdia attacking. Misi grabs the board. Murray looking around. There's the triple. Sinks it from distance. Murray's got 11.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And so it's DeJounte Murray making things happen for New Orleans. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
On the court right now for the trail. Oh, Zion! Up high to finish the lob.
We try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Hey, guys. Well, this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, and truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, thank you. The Pelicans lead by 7. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Outside Murray. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
And it feels like DeJounte Murray's working at the post office right now because there's stamps of him all over this game.
Here's Sharp.
Yes, sir!
Oh,
that's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And here's Avdia. Up top, Thibault. Up top, Avdia. Defended by Murray. Avdia can't get it to go.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't.
Oh, Zion lowers the boom.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Outside Sharp. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Avdia outside. Here's Thibault. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Jones. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Looking pretty nimble on that drive. The slender Herbert Jones is good at understanding when to go in strong.
Sharp up top. 9 points in the game.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Murray. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the layup falls. And the Pelicans lead by 11.
Showing some strength on that bucket. Murphy getting better at fending off contact.
Here's Sharp into the lane. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
And it's Denny Avdia with the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
New Orleans leading by 9. Outside Murray. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Thibault against Murray.
Hey, yo, right here.
44 seconds left in the second.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Williamson finds Murray. This one for 3. Murray can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Ayton passes to Thibault. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Now here's Murray. Fires for 3. Kept alive.
Good job on the glass there, working hard to establish position and put himself in a great spot to come away with that rebound.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's New Orleans up 7. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. You know, DeJounte Murray has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
They've got C.J. McCollum, also Bruce Brown out there, and it's Olynyk in at power forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Brown passes to Olynyk, 14 feet away. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Olynyk's got his first points of the night. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. There's Simons with a 3. Outside for Grant. Pass to Simons. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
Finding a way through. Contact comes Simons' way, and he just avoids it.
McCollum against Simons. Shot's good by McCollum. And the Pelicans lead by 11.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. Blazers trail by 9, and you watch Donovan Clingan. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Over to the left wing, 5 to shoot. Here's Clingan. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And this is where you feed the big man Clingan. He knows how to execute from this close.
McCollum, the pass to Olynyk. And there's the screen. And he banks in the layup.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Simons. And he lays it up and in. Simons has got 6 points.
Well, the handles right there from Simon. Great job of just creating enough space for him to do the damage.
Brown inside, out to McCollum. Here's the floater.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Rebound by the Trailblazers. Here's Boston. And that one is hammered home.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
McCollum. You know, Brent, C.J. McCollum is just a natural leader, a classic connector.
C.J. has been amazing since day one coming into the NBA. I have no doubt that C.J., after his playing career is over with, is going to spend a lot of time either in a front office or in the league office, the way he presents himself and promotes the game. Class act.
Well, Brent, the Pels bowing out to the Thunder in the first round last season. Not a bad showing, though.
Yeah, no shame in that. You lose to the #1 seed in the Western Conference. They have a great collection of young players and just need to spend more time together to try to take that next step. One change could take them from a playing game to home court advantage this season.
Here's Boston. He's covered by Grant. 4 on the clock. They set the screen. Boston with the bucket. He has 6.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Simons outside. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Well, Simon's known for a guy who can really get it going from behind the line, and he can do some damage. He's got length and vertical ability from that.
Here's McCollum. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Anthony Simons. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line.
The line for your Pelicans, C.J. McCollum.
Both good from the line that time. Blazers trail by 10. Here's Grant. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. The Pelicans have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Jones. McCollum outside. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown, nails it from beyond the arc.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for Portland. Matisse Thybulle out there with Shaedon Sharpe. Then there's Avdia. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Kamare in at the small forward position. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
Well, even halftime, they couldn't slow them down. They've been hitting from the mid-range, though, all game long.
And I feel like there's been an old-school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Outside Murray. Outside Jones. Thybulle with the board. Blazers trail by 11. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Outside Sharp. Launches it. Sends it home from three-point land.
And so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. The three is up. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Sharp passes to Avdia. Here's Kamare. Pass to Aiden. Three on the clock. Here's Kamare. Hits the front of the rim and out. New Orleans leading by 8. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Jones in the post. Williamson against Aiden. Puts up a three. Here's Misi. And the layup is good.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
2 minutes.
Sharp against Jones. Outside Thibault. And the shot goes. Thibault's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Here's Sharp. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
The coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
A minute 20 left in the fourth. Aiden with a screen. Avdia, good look. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Portland now. They're on a 15-6 run. Oh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact and he'll head to the line.
And Sharp has no off-switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 5. So he gets them both.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
And it's Murray with the ball for New Orleans. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the shot's good.
Oh, DeJounte Murray coming up big. That's a huge play.
43 seconds left in the fourth. Jones against Sharp. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Stolen by Aiden.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's New Orleans winning this one. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they
trenches, each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Ellis is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's DeRozan. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And showing some creativity. Murray smooth and lethal.
Here's Murray. Ellis with some nice D.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
LaVine passes to DeRozan. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist.
Isn't it beautiful watching DeRozan just work through contact? He loves overcoming these kind of moments.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face. Ooh, he tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, I don't know, about a week. There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Hey, RJ, what about Keegan Murray? He made the immediate impact.
Oh,
Nice finish.
well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
And Jones pulls it down. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's LaVine, goes straight through the defender for the dunk, draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
A strong man. LaVine fights for the bucket and is rewarded with one more.
And Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level score. When he gets going, ooh, it could be a problem.
Back to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Love to see Sabonis get dominant like this. Defense has no chance to interfere.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Murray, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
It's Sabonis with the drive. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Look, he is so agile and creative on the drive. Guarding Sabonis when he's attacking, well, let's just say that is a bit of an issue.
For 3, Murray. Pelicans keep it alive. Lets it go with the 3. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
LaVine kicks to Murray. And that comes off the assist by LaVine.
3.
LaVine's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Murray, and there's the drive, and it's Murray with the jam.
That is Murray's game. He doesn't settle. He is always in attack mode.
Ellis outside, inside, Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Ellis, the pass to Sabonis, out of hand on it. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the first. Murray against Ellis. Williamson a screen on Ellis. Wide open look here for Murray. No good with the wing jumper.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Rosen dishes to Ellis. Outside, Sabonis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The unique skill set Sabonis possesses is really outstanding. This man is a versatile scorer, a talented rebounder, and is an exceptional passer also.
And Sabonis drops them both. Pelicans trail by 5. Murray surveying the D. To the paint. Sabonis with the steal. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. That one goes. Count it.
He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
Here's Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Levine's got 5.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Jones drives in. That's slammed in by Jones.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Well, that is anything but your run-of-the-mill dunk there. I mean, that is a showstopper.
You know, that would... Oh, big time shot!
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that...
It's been all about Domantas Sabonis for Sacramento. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
The backcourt pair for him, Murray and Jones. Williamson out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the 5, down low. That's the Pelicans' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Pelicans shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Levine feeling it out a bit. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Murray with it. Now defended by Levine. Here's Messi. Kicks it out to Jones. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Sacramento Kings. Outside DeRozan. Back to Levine. Outside for Murray. Down low. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Murray. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the game to go. Jones in the post, headed by Levine. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Post game.
Difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The dive for the ball. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. On the wing, Levine. He's got 7. Here's DeRozan. Break every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
The 3. Sabonis' shot is off. The Pelicans trail. Williamson in the post. Sabonis is there. And Williamson gets it to go. Williamson's got 9 points. Levine kicks to Murray. Back to Levine. It's good from long range. And the Kings lead by 2.
Off the pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
Murray against Sabonis. Murray, good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And Levine, here we go. And the jam by Levine.
Well, Levine is fired up tonight and having no trouble finding points for his squad.
Back to Murray.
Kings foul. Ellis. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Levine against Jones. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Murray's got his 5th rebound in this one. DeRozan in the corner. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. For New Orleans, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Murray for 3. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Murray works extremely hard on his game and has put in a lot of time trying to become one of the more consistent players from long range.
Bean passes to Ellis. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Levine. Kicks it out to Ellis. DeRozan a screen on Murray. Ellis the pass to Murray. 4 on the shot clock. Over Williamson. Murray no good.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
And what confidence from the big fella. Williamson runs the floor like a deer, and that assertiveness to attack.
Bean passes to Sabonis. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
Assisted by.
Levine's got 5 assists tonight.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
With how tonight has played out, keep getting it to Murray because it's paying off.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Levine for 3. That's his 6th field goal today. And that makes him now 6 for 11. Outside, Jones.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And that one falls for Jones. Both teams deciding to change it up. So he gets them both. Monk outside. Pass to Jones. 1 second left. He takes it in. And it's Jones finishing it off.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And the first half comes to a close. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
On the court for Sacramento, they've got Jonas Valanciunas. Jones is out there with Trey Lyles. And there's Monk, and it's LaRavia in at the 2. It's Brown with the drive. That's tipped, and he recovers it. McCollum kicks to Olynyk. A second chance effort, and he lays it up and in. Olynyk's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Monk for three. Cranes the three-pointer. Monk's got himself on the board with three there.
And you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
First team foul.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's McCollum. A bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on Monk.
Doesn't quite have the height, but boy, does McCollum have the heart. He's a relentless finisher in traffic.
Here's Monk. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Monk, the pass to LaRavia. Monk against McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to LaRavia. Here's Valanciunas. That one falls. Valanciunas has got 6.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
McCollum, no good. Kings leading now by 3. To the paint. Here's Jones. And slammed in by Jones.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Count that one. McCollum's got his second bucket.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
And then Monk with the dunk.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. There's a screen. Brown wide open. He fires. And the 3 off target. Sacramento's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. To Wiles. Kings moving the ball around. Monk against McCollum. The shot's good from Monk. Now it's a 7-point Sacramento lead.
And he's far from the biggest player, but Monk knows he has what it takes to score from there.
And RJ Malik Monk has evolved into an elite bench threat.
Has always had the game for that role. Letting him be that spark plug guy suits him perfectly. And when he's hot, he is as dangerous as anyone in this league.
Monk. C.J. McCollum with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
From past the arc. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. Monk's shot's good. Monk's got 9 points here in the second half.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside. I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Brown against Monk. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Not enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Basket good. McCollum's got 8 points.
Nice play by McCollum. So crafty with the ball in his hands.
Monk kicks to Lyles. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 39 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. It's hauled in by Brown.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
And then Jones with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Boston. His 3-pointers off the mark. Now, here's Monk. 11 points in the game. Count it. And now a 9-point Kings lead.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop, and hit him right when he needed to.
And so it's Sacramento in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Gotta admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The backcourt pair for him, Murray and Jones. Zion Williamson is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. On the wing, Levine, defended by Jones. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Sabonis, and the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And that one drops. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
He has no problem going in there with the big trees because Murray is focused on that possession.
Here's Levine driving inside.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Murray against Ellis. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket for Murray.
Outstanding work in the pick and roll. Murray is just keeping things simple in these sets.
And here they go to tie it up. And DeRozan sends it back. Outside, Jones. Back to Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Second shot opportunity. That one's not going to go. Murray with the defensive effort. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. On the wing, Levine, defended by Jones. Levine with it. Off with the layup. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And Williamson throws it down.
Some young players tend to defer in big moments. Not Zion.
Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. Pass to Sabonis. It's stolen by Jones. And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop. New Orleans moving it around. To Murray. Oh, and they take the lead. Murray's got the lead up to 3 now for New Orleans. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Pelicans?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflection.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump in.
And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 16-4 run right now. On the basket by Jones.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall. Pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
Murray sets a screen for Levine. For the 3. They get it back. Murray down low. Covered by Williamson. Shot clock at 6. Ellis dishes to Levine, takes the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Nothing seems to be going his way. this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Saw the opportunity to put this away. And
oh, wow! Oh, that was unbelievable!
Now that is a finish for the ages.
Oh, man! There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Ellis against Murray. From deep three-point territory. It doesn't go for him. So New Orleans wins it, probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then it's Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Ellis in at the 2.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Here's Ellis. Portland making their last shot. Puts up a deep 3. Portland with a rebound. Sharp with it. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer it home.
LaVine against Grant. Yep, that one goes.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction. That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, LaVine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Puts it up from 15. It's rebounded by LaVine.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
On the wing, Grant, defended by DeRozan. Three-pointer Sharp. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Drops in the 3. LaVine's got 7 points in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
2 points. That one goes.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So,
wow!
Well, he's got the bounce and the handles. LaVine putting the skates on him.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. I asked Coach how they plan on bottling up DeMar DeRozan, and he kept the answer simple. Stay attached and stay in front of him. DeMar loves to get to his spots, and we know where those are, so we just have to make him work for it. I'm sure they'll be trying to limit his mid-range looks, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
That's an athletic play by Sharp. Putting in the sweat to beat the other guys back on the fast break.
Trailblazers lead by 4.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
Stolen by Sharp. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
LaVine passes to Ellis. Back to LaVine. Now the Blazers moving it up. Pass to Sharp. Back to Avdia.
Sacramento foul. Fellas. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Kamare. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the lob. Murray knocks it loose.
Yeah, great work on defense right there. Shooters have to be careful when Murray is lurking nearby.
Kings trail by 6. There's a screen. LaVine with it. Picked up by Grant. And LaVine. Here we go. And LaVine throws it down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Murray, a screen on Grant. LaVine passes to Ellis. From outside, off the mark.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Back to Aiden. Hey, from beyond the arc. Rebound by Sacramento. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Levine, here we go. And the dunk by Levine.
Oh, man, what a show this guy puts on. Once Levine has momentum behind him, he's clear for takeoff.
There's a screen. Driving to the basket.
Put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Outside Murray. The 3 ball. And so it's Shaedon Sharpe making highlights for the Trailblazers. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire off. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
DeAndre Ayton is out there with Denny Avdia. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. Then it's Jeremy Grant. And it's Kamare in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Outside for Levine. No good on the 3. Portland leading by 6. Knocks it loose. 3-pointer Sharpe. And rebounded by Zach LaVine. And he lobs it up.
Kings foul. Fellas. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And the Trailblazers shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient. LaVine against Sharpe. Five to shoot. Oh, he packs it down right on top of Keegan Murray.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Poke loose.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Kings trail by 8. Here's Ellis. Takes it inside and scores off the crossover.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Here's Sharpe. He's got 19. We're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
Nah, in practice, maybe. But although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in the real game.
Pass to Avdia. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Yeah, this is an unbelievable performance from LaVine. His offensive skill set is amazing.
Here's Sharpe with the drive. Banked it in off the glass. Sharpe's got 6 points in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Grant attacks. Pass to Avdia. Back to Grant. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Look at how Grant attacks the interior, doing what it takes to get a high percentage shot.
Here's Sabonis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he sinks the second.
It's hard not to be excited about Sabonis, a multifaceted big man who does a little bit of everything.
Sharpe goes in, and there's the slam. dunk to finish it off.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Sabonis. Murray against Grant. Murray attacks. Yep, that one's good.
Yeah, just a solid play by Murray. He knows where to get his shots.
Trailblazers lead by 10. Outside Sharp. Here he goes. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
Portland shooting their first free throw of the contest. Kings trail by 13. "35 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Ellis's shot is off. For Portland, they've gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Up top, Levine. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Levine's got 17.
And Levine knows he has the green light to take these shots, and his confidence is really impressive.
With the floater and the layup by Sharp. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Sabonis, the pass to Ellis. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Back after this. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Shaedon Sharp really making a difference here.
This whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Well, they've got to build a wall immediately because he'll just keep attacking like that if they don't.
Taking a look at the Kings, they've got Malik Monk. Trey Lyles is out there with Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Jones in at the 3. Here's Walker. Rebound by Sacramento.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Monk for 3. Walker pulls down the board. Trailblazers lead by 10. Here's Clingan. The kick out to Walker. Outside Thibault. Shot clock at 6. And Walker with the 3. Walker's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Monk for 3. Walker pulls down the board. And Portland's shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Thibault passes to Walker. Back to Thibault. No good there, off the double clutch.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
And that one's good.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Here's Simons. Jams it in off a great move.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Valanciunas passes to Arabia. Valanciunas with a screen on Simons. Outside Monk. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple. Monk's got 8 points here in the quarter.
That right there, That's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Simons against... Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Laravia passes to Lyles. Here's Laravia. Outside Monk. 4-3. The shot, no good.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
2 minutes remaining.
Monk against Thibault. Lyles a screen. Here's Monk. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got 4 rebounds in the game. And it's Simons. Penetrate. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring numbers.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Coach, you talk about guys who are always upping their game. How about Anthony Simons?
Well, Brian, I feel like he's one of the truly under-the-radar scorers in this league. He's put in a lot of time and work, never satisfied with himself or his game, and he just keeps getting better.
Thibault against Monk. Floats one. Here's Lyles. Hits the target from 18 feet.
A very high percentage look when the D is nowhere to be seen.
Trailblazers lead by 16. Outside Thibault.
Sacramento foul. Laravia. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's Simons missing. Kings trail by 16. Shoots. And the basket by Monk. Monk's got 12 points in just the second half.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Simons passes to Walker. Rebounded by Lyles.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Outside Monk. Over Simons. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Portland. A sizable lead. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Jeremy Grant out there with Shaden Sharp. Then it's Denny Avdia. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Kamare in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, better finish it.
Picked it out of midair. Here we go, one-on-one. Ooh, Levine getting after it on the break.
Out on the floor, Levine can really move. He keeps the fast break one step ahead of the defense.
Sharp against Levine. And there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That'll be a second foul of the game. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure. Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense.
Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's Sharp, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
To the middle. It's rebounded by Sabonis. And it's Levine with the ball for Sacramento. 15-point game. Avdia with a steal. Outside Sharp. Let's go with a three. They get the rebound. Pass to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And this is why you can't let Grant get deep inside, or else he'll dunk all over you.
Levine passes to Ellis. Left side Murray. Avdia with a steal. Outside Sharp. Lets it go from deep. Here's the three. And they'll get another chance. And another shot. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now. Levine passes to Murray. Outside for Levine. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Back come the Kings in transition. Here's Ellis. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis.
And setting the table for his guys. Sabonis is such a shrewd and cunning distributor.
Ball entered from below the basket. Kings ball.
Kings trail by 14. Up top, Levine. He's covered by Grant. Grant against Levine. Oh! Highlight! What a slam!
Oh, my.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does. Yeah, just pulling up on a dime there. I love Sharp's take-charge attitude.
Levine finds DeRozan. Off target with the three. Trailblazers lead by 14. Outside Sharp. The three. Rebound by the Kings.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easy.
Back to Avdia. From deep. Rebounded. Domantas Sabonis. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Trailblazers.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Sharp. It's Avdia on the wing. Releases. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And it's Sacramento's ball. Down by 12. Now Sharp. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that about
out for both of these rosters is that they both feature top-tier athleticism.
And Kevin, that bodes well for us, right? There's a lot of speed, some great athleticism. I'm sure we're going to get some highlight reel plays tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, the backcourt pair for them, Murray and Jones. Trey Murphy is out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Messi in at the 5 spot. Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Murray electric that time, playing above the rim.
Sharp against Jones. Up top, Sharp. Six to shoot. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
New Orleans ball.
Hey, Brett, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trail Blazers excelling?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses.
Here's Sharp following the score by DeJounte Murray. Sharp with it from deep. And it's Williamson with the rebound. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Earlier, I spoke with Chauncey Billups. Now, he's concerned about a lot of things, but in particular, he's worried about how to deal with DeJounte Murray. Coach said he's an opportunist in transition. Everybody's got to get back after a miss, or he'll eat us alive. Sounds like the same thing we've heard from other coaches. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Avdia. Count it, good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Murray. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
And this is what that kind of size in the backcourt can give you. Murray, a bigger guard, hard to handle down low.
Well, we're talking about DeJounte Murray now. And, Brent, what do you like most about his game?
Well, I like the tenacity that DeJounte brings to the game. I really feel like he ramps himself up for the biggest moments and wants to make the plays at the end of the game, whether that's scoring the basketball, passing the basketball, but really overriding that is defensively, wanting to be disruptive. So when you get a guy that competes at that high a level, that's what makes DeJounte Murray such an intriguing two-way player.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Williamson, the screen. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Grant gets a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
Grant against Murray. Pass to Jones. Here's Messi. And that time, also a missed shot. Avdia on the wing. He's covered by Murray. And it's Avdia off the drive. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Sharp on the wing. Clock at 6. Pass to Avdia. And the shot clock expired. 24-second violation.
Pelicans ball.
Pelicans trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
There's Murphy using that length inside.
The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Pass to Kamare. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Sharp against Jones. Sharp, the pass to Grant. 6 to shoot. Sharp finds Avdia. Unloads. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Pelicans trail. Now here's Murray. He has 6. Bangs on the trifecta. Murray's got 9.
Well, Murray's got the range. It's the consistency he's looking for.
Avdia, a screen on Jones. And it's Sharp missing. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Here's Williamson, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And that does it for the first quarter. Pelicans ahead. They're up by 4. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Ayton is out there with Avdia. Then there's Grant. Then it's Shaedon Sharp. And it's Kamare in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge.
First team foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The first free throw is good.
Known as a stellar defender, Murray's offensive game has also come a long way. He's established that confidence on that end, and he's not done improving.
Jones against Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, Murray doing a great job right now in rhythm off that screen and roll and exploiting the deep.
Sharp against Jones. Poked away and stolen by Murray. Jones kicks to Murray. The 3. Portland grabs the miss. And the NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre Ayton, hailing from the Bahamas.
Well, you love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their home country. Ayton is actually the second first overall pick from the Bahamas, the first one being the great Michael Thompson.
Murray, good.
And Murray right now just no settle in his offensive game.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Here's Sharp. He's got 10. And then Sharp with the dunk.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Williamson with a screen for Murray. Pass to Williamson. Murray kicks to Jones. 5 on the clock. They set the pick. Fires the 3. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
New Orleans moving the ball around.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And here's Sharp. 12 points for him. We know, Brent, there are many roads that lead to the modern NBA. And Shaedon Sharp took his own unique path.
Yeah, Kevin, you could say that again. I mean, he was on the Kentucky campus as a player, but never participated in a collegiate game. And then all of a sudden finding himself at the top end of the NBA draft without ever playing a college game. That's a little strange fit because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Pass to Kamare. And here is Ayton. Outside, Avdia. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Zion Williamson.
It's going to be on Zion Williamson. Brent, with Avdia, there's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled and contributes in a lot of ways to his team. And this is how you get out in transition. Murray showing no fear on the break.
Sharp against Jones. Pass to Kamare. Back to Sharp. They set the pick. Takes it inside. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Murray down low. He's covered by Grant. Sharp against Jones. Here's Williamson. And the rejection by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
Here's Kamare. Comes up empty down low.
But he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
On the basket by Jones. Trailblazers trail by 6. Now Sharp. He's got 14. Look at that. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. A shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Messi grabs the rebound. This one for 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we've reached halftime in this one. Pelicans lead by 6. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's 5. McCollum is out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Olynyk, and it's Boston in at the 3, the small forward. Simons against McCollum. And the slam dunk by Simon.
Boy, Simon's athleticism so quick off the floor.
Here's Boston. He's covered by Murray.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Here's Simons. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. There's the pick. Here's Brown. Got it. Good job in the low post. Brown's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pelicans.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
And the slam dunk by Simons.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, you certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. Simons, the pass to Murray. Back to Simons. Pass to Thibault. Plays it up and banks it in.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
McCollum outside. Brown feeling it out a bit. Olynyk sets a screen for Brown. And finished off by Brown.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Here's Simons. Uses the glass to finish the way. Simons has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, Simon's known for a guy who can really get it going from behind the line, and he can do some damage. He's got length and vertical ability from there.
Here's Boston. He's covered by Murray. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Pelicans have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And he knocks down the first one.
The line for the Pelicans.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Simons against Brown. Thibault on the wing. Drives to the hoop. To the right side. Shot clock at 5. A nice shot by Klingon.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Brown outside. Olynyk sets a screen for Brown. That one goes in. Brown's got 10 points here in the second half.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Simons kicks to Murray. A three-pointer off the mark. New Orleans leading by 5. Pass to Boston. New Orleans moving the ball around. Now Olynyk. 29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Portland grabs the miss.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
A kick out to Simons. Driving in. Poke loose.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Boston, no good. For 3, Murray, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Pelicans ahead. They're up by And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Murray. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Anthony Simon. Then there's Klingon, and it's Walker in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. So Portland ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Trailblazers trail by 8. Sharp with it. Pass to Avdia. And the jam by Avdia.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Now here's Ayton. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Nisi's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ayton against Murray. No good that time. Some solid defense from Ayton. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Pass to Kamare. Sharp on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Puts one up from 19. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Murray against Grant. Kicks it out to Williamson. He had a nice open look right there. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
Zion showing he can get the hands moving too. Quick release on that bucket.
Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets it.
And it looks like, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. Triggers a replay review by the official.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Sharp.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The rare Zion 3, when it goes in, you just take it. It's like found money in the couch.
And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop.
Woo! Okay. Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
He takes it in, and then Sharp with the dunk.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And that one's good, Williamson.
Yeah, Williamson, such a menace inside. It just doesn't matter what the defense is going to do there.
Here's Sharp. Pelicans pull it in. Pass to Misi.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Second team foul.
That free throw, no good.
For New Orleans, Misi taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Trailblazers trail by 12. Going inside.
Oh,
yes, sir.
An exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
Williamson kicks to Jones. Williamson is screen on Sharp. They grab their own miss. Goes back up. Back to Jones. Wide open look here for Murray. No good from outside. Not a lot of time left for the Trailblazers in this one. Grant outside. Back to Avdia. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Nisi's got his 5th rebound in this one. Murray surveying the D. They set the pick. There's the try, and it's Murray with the jam.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Pelicans.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for DeJounte Murray.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Murray with it. Now defended by Grant. Three-pointer. Murray, good. Murray's got the lead up to 13 now for New Orleans.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jones dishes to Murray. 17 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Fires from way outside. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Team foul. At the line for the Pelicans.
He hits the second from the line.
Taking 3 shots.
And he nails the 3rd. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win.
Great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Murray runs the point with Jones flanking him. Zion Williamson out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the 5.
Oh, yes!
Whoa. Throw it down!
Oh.
The ball handling skills of Levine, outstanding at creating for himself.
Levine against Murray. Tries it from the top of the key. Outside Jones. Fires the 3. Hauled in by the Kings. Levine with it. Checked by Murray. Stolen by Jones. Fast break. Here we go.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Richard, something you notice about these Kings, they shoot plenty of threes.
And that's the modern game for you, BA. But Sacramento shoots especially freely, you are right. And those shots often connect, so I doubt that trend changes for them anytime soon.
For New Orleans, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Levine for 3. And another miss by Sacramento. And it's Murray with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Here's Jones. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
Here's Levine for 3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Jones. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Williamson outside. Shot clock at 5. Shot from the wing. Jones misses.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Levine. Can't connect from short range. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Murray driving inside, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Murray with the ridiculous handle and quickness. He is so aggressive with that move.
Sabonis with a screen on Jones. 3-pointer. Sabonis can't hit. The Pelicans lead by 3. Murray deciding where to go with it. Uses the glass on the layup. Murray's gotten his second bucket.
Even inside and against contact, Murray stays flexible and gets to his finish.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the head coach for Sacramento gave me a few minutes to catch up with him, and we got right to it. The question of how do you stop Zion? From what Coach told me, it's all about being physical. He said, we're not going to let him run us over in the lanes or just stomp us inside. We're going to fight back hard. So it sounds like Coach is expecting high effort physically from his team.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Williamson with a screen on Levine. Got a piece of it. Pass to Murray. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
Levine against Jones. Levine passes to Murray. Sacramento again missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Pass to Messi, and he's going for the lob. It's picked off. Here's Ellis, defended by Murray. Here's DeRozan to the wing, right side. And they get it, Sabonis. And he drops it in from the low post.
I like how aggressive Sabonis is inside. He just has a feel for how to score down there. Being left-handed also helps.
They set a pick. Murray from outside. Offensive rebound. Williamson for three. Drains the triple. Williamson's got 5 now.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Sabonis finds Levine. Picked by Sabonis. Outside Levine. Basket's good. 7 points in the game.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And so it's New Orleans finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you think, guys?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Okay, on the court right now, 2nd quarter for the Pelicans. Murray runs the point with Jones flanking him. Trey Murphy out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Misi in at the center position. Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
Superb execution in the screen and roll. Murray cutting the pass right through the defense.
Picked by Murray. Here's Ellis. Counted. 1 for 1 to start the game. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. They've led by as much as 10. They set the pick. Lets it fly. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
Outstanding work in the pick and roll. Murray is just keeping things simple in these sets.
Here's Ellis. 3-pointer, no good. New Orleans leading by 7. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Pass to Murray. 1.5 minutes gone in the 2nd quarter. Back to Levine. And here's Sabonis. And it's in there.
The all-around game of Levine, an excellent passer for his position.
Outside Murray. And he drives in, laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Murray's got 6 points in the quarter.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Here's Levine. They kick it out to Murray. Back to Levine. Murray, a screen on Jones. 6 to shoot. Pass to Sabonis. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Sabonis has got 7. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Here's Misi. They kick it out to Murray. Williamson with a screen on Levine. Murray for 3. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
With how tonight has played out, keep getting it to Murray because it's paying off.
Sabonis with a screen on Jones. Outside for Levine.
2 minutes remaining in the
Oh, Zach Levine! Big time dunk!
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill. Picked by Williamson. Here's Jones. Lays it up and banks it in.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Sabonis, the pass to Ellis. Back to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Yeah, I like that he's not taking any chances there. Sabonis goes up strong with the finish.
And Richard, whenever Sabonis plays, it's surprising if he doesn't record a double-double.
Oh, they're usually monster double-doubles also. Close to 20 points, 13 rebounds, and at least 6 assists. Domas, he is an offensive hub.
Pass to Murray. And the three-pointer goes. Murray's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Murray works extremely hard on his game and has put in a lot of time trying to become one of the more consistent players from long range.
Here's Ellis. Now here's DeRozan. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jones from outside. The rebound by Murray. Kings trail by 10.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
11 seconds left in the second period. Here's Murray. Oh, there's the alley!
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's New Orleans up by 12. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, DeJounte Murray has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Trey Lyles is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Malik Monk, and it's Jones in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
Ready to cash in. I like when McCollum looks to mix it up like this.
Here's Lyles. McCollum defends. The offensive rebound. On the wing, Jones. Here's LaRavia. The layup off target. They swipe it. Lyles, the pass to LaRavia. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Pass to Olynyk. Monk against McCollum. Olynyk with a screen on Monk. Brown in the high post. Yet to see a basket. Hauled in by the Kings.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Oh! Wow! Big finish right there!
What a finish.
Wow.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. To the inside. McCollum with a steal. He's all alone. And the jam by Brown.
Defensively, McCollum wins with anticipation. He just reads the floor so well.
Monk into the lane, and he goes in for the dunk.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And McCollum doesn't back down from anyone, including inside where he challenges defenders.
Both shots good from the stripe. Kings trail by 16. Outside Monk. To the left side wing. Brown with the steal. For three, McCollum connects from downtown. McCollum's got 7 now in this quarter.
Can't sleep on McCollum, not even for a second, because that's when he strikes.
Pass to Valanciunas. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB, physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And he does a great job. I mean, he baits you. CJ baits you into overcommitting defensively to draw the and one.
For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And it's Monk missing.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you. And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Valanciunas, it's good on the putback.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonas Valanciunas.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul of the game. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Boston. Out to McCollum. For 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now. Gets a hand on it. Pass to LaRavia. Fires the 3. Unable to get that one.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
And the basket by Monk. 44 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. McCollum looking it over. Launches it. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds in the game. Monk for 3. Second chance effort. Valanciunas can't get it to go. The Pelicans lead by 22. From deep 3-point range. He can't get that one to fall. Here's LaRavia. Still no points. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Pelicans on top, running away with this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
First team foul.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Pelicans 5 right now. Murray runs the point with Jones flanking him. Zion Williamson out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Messi in at the 5 spot.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is. Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Picked by Williamson to the paint. Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Unselfish play there by Zion, moving the ball to another shooter.
On the wing, Levine, defended by Jones. Sabonis' shot is off. The Pelicans lead by 23. And he lobs it up top. Throw it down on the lob.
Assist from
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Levine against Jones. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Boy, Levine just glides off the bounce. He is very difficult to stay in front of.
They set the pick. Inside.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Pass to Murray. Takes the three. Ellis with a rebound. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Sacramento again missing. For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. And again, New Orleans no good. And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. Fires for 3. And another miss by Sacramento. New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Levine with a steal. Pass to Ellis. Pulls up. Levine, that one's good. Levine's got 6 in the quarter.
Off the pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
Back to Murray. Williamson with a screen on Levine. Murray passes to Williamson. It's rebounded by Sabonis. For Sacramento, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. And Levine, throw it down!
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Murray against Levine. From deep. They kick it out to Murray. Murray against Williamson. Over Murray. Williamson misses. Kings trail by 21. Here's Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Murray against Levine. Outside Murray. Counted from distance. Murray's got 26.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Pelicans.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for DeJounte Murray.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists. They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's score, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Murray's shot is good.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Murray. Rebound by Sacramento. Levine surveys the D. Here's DeRozan. The rebound by Murray. And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. A statement road victory. So impressive. matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist. And the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. You've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
Here's the starting group for Portland. Jeremy Grant out there with Sharp. Then it's Denny Avdia. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Kamare in at the 3.
With how bouncy Levine is, Zach can get to the rack at will.
Now Portland with it. Outside Sharp. He takes it in. And no good. Nice D from Levine. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Levine. To the middle. It's intercepted. It's Sharp on the wing. Inside. Avdia passes to Graham. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Rebound by Sacramento.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall.
Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive. That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Sharp against Levine. Oh, wow! And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That helps him get up to throw down.
Well, he's got the bounce and the handles. Levine putting the skates on him.
Levine against Sharp. Off the outside. Back to Sharp. And there's the foul. It'll go on Shaedon Sharp. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I caught up with the head coach of the Kings for a moment. How they'll go about defending DeAndre Ayton came up, and coach told me once Ayton gets deep, it's too late. We need to find him early and not let him set up down low. Push him out to the line. That's a lot to be pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Yeah, just pulling up on a dime there. I love Sharp's take charge attitude.
On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Grant. DeRozan right side. Here's Levine for 3. Misses that one. 3 for 4 from the floor.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Sharp finds Avdia. Back to Sharp. Avdia, right side. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Levine with it. Picked up by Grant. Stolen by Sharp. And there's the lob. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Here's Ellis. Here's Murray. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, just a solid play by Murray. He knows where to get his shots.
Outside Sharp. There's the drive. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Murray, a screen on Grant. Levine passes to Sabonis. From outside the arc. And Levine with the basket on the assist from Sabonis. Levine's got 9 points.
He had to get it away, and he did. Levine with the quick release.
Here's Sharp. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Levine finds Sabonis. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Sabonis working close in the basket. He likes those tight quarters. He's so skilled down there.
Sharp against Levine. 20 feet out. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. He's got 13.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pick by Sabonis. Out to the right wing. Over Grant. Sabonis can't hit.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Avdia. That one a little long. Got it off in time. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Zach LaVine. He's been the guy making things happen for the Kings. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And taking a look at Sacramento's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
The duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Ellis in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And you look at the Kings, Brent. They've had several name changes over the years of their friends. How about the creativity from DeRozan?
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And there's a pick. Here's Avdia. Clock at 6. Sharp passes to Avdia. And it's off from three-point range. The Kings leading. Here's Murray. On the break. Murray sinks it.
And on the fast break, Murray is a threat. We know he loves cutting through any opposition and getting himself a shot. Get out of the way!
Wow. And he dunks it down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. And they pick up 2.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme. He just waited for his teammate to be open.
LaVine passes to Murray. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
And Brent, the Kings have the pieces to compete and finally creating some stability.
Yeah, after that 16-year playoff absence, just being a factor in the West has Sacramento and their fans really, really exciting. Again, the pieces are there. Will they push it this year to get back in the mix?
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Three-pointer Sharp. Hauled in by the Kings. Outside LaVine. Pass to Ellis. Back to LaVine. Avdia pulls it in.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Here's Sharp. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
Here's Grant on the take. Offensive board. Outside Sharp. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Outside Sharp. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Sharp is such a gifted offensive player. He keeps his foot jammed on the accelerator when he has openings like this.
Count the basket. LaVine's got 11.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Sabonis against Sharp. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Sabonis with a screen on Grant. Here's Levine. Oh, Levine not messing around, in tight.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Three-pointer Sharp. Sacramento grabs the miss. Left side Levine. Murray for three. Avdia pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
How about the athleticism of Grant, just extending that time?
Here's Levine for three. The three-pointer is good from Levine. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. It's Ayton with the drive. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Oh, yeah, that's got the crowd charged up. Ayton way up high.
Pass to Ellis. There's the triple. Offensive rebound, Kings.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Sacramento shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That free throw misses.
You know, Zach LaVine is so energetic out there on the floor. You gotta love a guy who consistently plays at a very high effort level like that.
Portland leading. Now here's Sharp. He's got 25.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Back to Levine. From behind the arc. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Shaedon Sharp making highlights for the Trailblazers. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Shaedon Sharp really making a difference here.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
You're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Murray out there with Jabari Walker. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Klingon in at center, filling out the middle.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Jabari Walker. Sacramento shooting their fifth and sixth free throw attempts tonight.
The line for two.
And Monk drops them both.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Simons outside, driving in. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Turning on the Jets here. Simons sees the gap and starts running fast.
Well, Anthony Simons has credited Damian Lillard for helping him with his development.
And B.A., can you imagine every day on the opposite end of Damian Lillard as a young player in this league? Anthony Simons willing to listen and willing to learn. You see how far his game has come when the reins have been handed over to him.
Kings trail by 3. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And it's Monk missing. The Trailblazers shooting 70% from the field. A performance that has been fun to watch. Walker finds Thybulle. Offline with a 3. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Monk against Thybulle. And he jams it home with authority.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
And it's Simons missing. And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 1. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Portland ball.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Simons passes to Murray. On the wing, Murray. Simons against Monk. Outside Thibault. Just 5 on the clock. The shot from the low post is good. Thibault's got his second basket of the game. Thibault against Monk. Valanciunas passes to Monk. Valanciunas sets a screen. Takes one from 10 feet. And it's Monk missing. Trailblazers lead by 3. Outside Thibault. Walker in the post. Working on Jones. Shot clock at 6. The drive by Simons.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Boy, Simons' athleticism so quick off the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Monk for 3. Portland with a rebound. There's 1:54 left in the third. Murray for 3. Pass to Klingon from downtown. No good on the shot.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Jones' shot is good. Jones just got his first points in this one.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Shakes him. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Defenders want to get physical with Simons to try to offset some of his athleticism. It doesn't always work.
Monk against Thibault. Monk passes to Jones. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Simons finds Thibault. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, nice shot by Klingon. And now a 7-point Trailblazer lead.
And Klingon just owns the middle.
Here's Monk. Got it. Good job in the low post. Monk's got 6.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbounds.
Monk against Simons. And a nice finish on the layup. Give him 8.
Well, Simon's known for a guy who can really get it going from behind the line, and he can do some damage. He's got length and vertical ability from him.
Monk, pass to LaRavia. His first shot coming late. Thibault with the board.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Portland ahead, leading by. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Ellis in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Three-pointer Sharp. Hits the three-pointer. Sharp's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him. Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Portland.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
But they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Kamari, no good. Kings trail by 15. Launches it from deep. The long-distance three is buried. Ellis has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Sharp against Levine. It's good.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
They double-team Levine. Murray against Avdia. Outside Levine. Back to Murray. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, good commitment from Murray. He stays with his shot and gets the contact.
And Murray drops them both. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Outside Sharp. Going inside. And he goes right over DeMar DeRozan and slams it down.
Look how Sharp bounces off the drive, going to the rim full speed.
Grant against Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Outside Sharp. Pass to Kamari. Over DeRozan. Sacramento grabs the miss. With the crossover. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Yeah, this is an unbelievable performance from Levine. His offensive skill set is amazing.
Here's Sharp. Hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now. Levine passes to DeRozan. DeMar, strong move inside.
And DeRozan is fearless, not afraid of getting inside and going up to score.
Knocked loose. Back come the Kings in transition. Here's Ellis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
And he caps his dunk off with a little extra flair, switching hands on that dunk.
And like he was in the air for an eternity. Grant, the pass to Avdia. The three-pointer off the mark.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Outside Levine. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got his 4th rebound in this one. Three-pointer Sharp. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Murray. Sabonis in the post. Guarded by Sharp. DeRozan right side. Out to Sabonis. Just 4 to shoot. Over Sharp. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Portland leading by 8. Wing shot on the way. It's good. Sharp's got 40 points.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Trailblazers.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
Oh, the teardrop falls in. And the Trailblazers lead by 12.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Fires away from way outside. Rebound by Sacramento.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Fires from way outside. They get it back. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce.